So, you need to get old and fast. Maybe waiting several decades feels inefficient. Maybe your knees work too well. Whatever the reason, normal aging is painfully slow. Luckily, your body contains several clocks, and enough terrible decisions can make them run ahead. This is not about changing your birth certificate. Chronological age is undefeated. We are speedrunning biological age, the damage and declining repair that make your body behave older than it should. Meet our test subject. He is 25, reasonably healthy, and still capable of standing up without making a noise. Disgusting. Our goal is to make his skin, heart, muscles, brain, and metabolism believe they have survived several additional decades. You are not becoming wise with age. You are just collecting symptoms ahead of schedule. The fastest visible route begins with the sun. Ultraviolet radiation damages skin cells and breaks down the structures that keep skin firm and elastic. Repeated exposure overwhelms the maintenance crew. Wrinkles deepen, dark spots appear, and the skin develops the texture of a leather wallet found in a parking lot. So avoid shade, ignore protective clothing, and treat sunscreen like an elaborate rumor invented by dermatologists to stop you from becoming jerky. For bonus aging, use tanning beds because, apparently, the sun was not convenient enough and humanity needed a subscription version. Congratulations! Your face has entered its 40s while the rest of you is still trying to rent a car. Now we need to age the inside. This is where cigarettes become the premium upgrade. Smoking damages blood vessels, raises the risk of heart disease and stroke, and makes it harder for oxygen-rich blood to reach your tissues. It also gives your skin the healthy gray glow of a Victorian child who has just seen a ghost. Your heart has pumped blood your entire life without requesting a lunch break. Repay that loyalty with chemicals that damage vessel walls and encourage plaque. Even a small number of cigarettes can produce early cardiovascular damage, which is excellent news for anyone who thinks arteries should feel older than their owner. But smoking alone is too traditional. A true aging speedrunner stacks debuffs. Sleep is when the body performs maintenance, organizing memories, regulating hormones, and preparing the brain to function again. So obviously, we need to stop that. Stay up late, staring into a bright rectangle. Drink caffeine at night. Keep your sleep schedule so inconsistent that your body starts treating bedtime as a surprise attack. Adults generally need 7 to 9 hours, but that is time you could spend watching strangers argue online. After enough short nights, focus gets worse, memory becomes unreliable, mood collapses, and your metabolism starts making decisions without adult supervision. You will not merely look tired, you will become tired as a personality. Next, remove all unnecessary movement. Muscle protects against physical decline. It supports balance, mobility, metabolism, and opening jars without summoning a neighbor. Regular movement helps preserve muscle function as you age, which makes exercise completely unacceptable for our purposes. Buy the most comfortable chair you can afford and begin merging with it. Order food to the door. Take the elevator down one floor. If your watch tells you to stand, report it for harassment. Without resistance training or regular activity, your strength and endurance can decline. Everyday tasks begin demanding more effort, which makes you move even less. This creates a beautiful feedback loop in which weakness produces inactivity and inactivity produces more weakness. Your 25-year-old now gets winded, carrying groceries, and lowers himself into chairs like he is docking a spacecraft. Time to attack the metabolism. Build every meal around foods that are easy to overeat and difficult to stop eating. Make fiber a distant childhood memory. Add enough salt that your blood pressure needs its own weather warning. Replace water with drinks that contain the nutritional complexity of melted candy. No single food magically ages you. The winning strategy is repetition. Too many calories, too little nutrition, and no movement. Over time, excess body fat, high blood pressure, insulin resistance, and type 2 diabetes can damage blood vessels and organs. The body becomes a badly managed apartment building where every system has filed a maintenance request and nobody knows who the landlord is. Do not forget alcohol. Heavy drinking can affect the brain, liver, heart, immune system, and nearly every organ that was foolish enough to show up. It can also destroy sleep quality, which means one bad habit gets to subcontract work to another. The liver will attempt to process everything because the liver is a people pleaser. Continue sending it alcohol until it begins replacing healthy tissue with scar tissue. This is the organ equivalent of responding to unpaid overtime by turning the office into concrete. Now that the body is struggling, we need to age the mind. Choose chronic stress, not useful, temporary stress that helps you escape danger. We want the premium version. Endless pressure with no recovery. Check work messages before your eyes fully open. Turn every inconvenience into evidence that the universe is targeting you personally. Rehearse arguments in the shower with people who are not there. Stress hormones are useful in short bursts. They prepare the body to act, but constant stress can affect memory, sleep, blood pressure, inflammation, and even markers associated with biological aging. The good news is that some stress-related changes may improve after the stress ends, so make sure it never does. For maximum efficiency, combine stress with loneliness. Humans are social animals, which is embarrassing, but medically relevant. Meaningful relationships support physical and cognitive health. Isolation and loneliness are linked with depression, heart disease, cognitive decline, and earlier death. So, decline every invitation. Never call first. Replace conversation with scrolling through photographs of people apparently enjoying life on boats. If someone asks how you are doing, say, "Fine," with the emotional range of a parking meter. Isolation makes stress harder to manage. Stress damages sleep. Poor sleep drains the energy required to exercise. Inactivity worsens physical health. Feeling worse makes isolation easier. We have now unlocked the combo multiplier. Our test subject now has sun-damaged skin, stiff arteries, weak muscles, poor sleep, rising blood pressure, and 3 unread messages from friends. But no speedrun is complete without skipping preventative care. Ignore dental problems until chewing becomes a team sport. Treat blood pressure checks like optional side quests. Early treatment might ruin months of progress. Let small, fixable problems become large, expensive ones with their own waiting rooms. Finally, remove purpose. Stop learning. Stop making plans. Stop doing anything difficult enough to be interesting. Spend every day in exactly the same place, consuming content selected by an algorithm that knows you enjoy being mildly angry. Your brain remains adaptable, but it benefits from learning, sleep, movement, and connection. Deprive it of those, and the days blend together. You are not saving energy. You are making time disappear. And there it is, the aging speedrun. The secret was never one magical toxin or forbidden food. It was stacking ordinary habits until every system began failing together. Sun damage for the skin, smoke for the vessels, no sleep for the brain, no movement for the muscles, poor nutrition for the metabolism, alcohol for the organs, stress and isolation for everything else. Unfortunately, there is a problem with this strategy. Many of these effects are not one way. Quitting smoking reduces health risks. Exercise can improve strength at almost any age. Better sleep supports memory and mood. Stress-related biological age markers can move back after recovery. Relationships can be rebuilt. The body is annoyingly determined to repair itself whenever you stop attacking it. So if you wanted to age as fast as possible, I am sorry. You now know exactly what not to do. Wear sun protection, move regularly, build some muscle, sleep enough, do not smoke, limit alcohol, eat like your organs are going to be living in you for a while. Call somebody you care about. Get problems checked before they become plot developments. You cannot stop the clock, but you can stop helping it. Chronological age happens 1 year at a time. Biological aging is messier. Some parts of you can run ahead, some can fall behind, and many can improve when your habits do. The goal is to arrive at old age as late as possible, in the best condition possible, still able to stand up without making that noise.